The internet is buzzing. The whispers are getting louder, and fans around the world are holding their breath, because the rumor that Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan are secretly living together has exploded like wildfire. What started as small hints, blurry pictures, and suspicious timelines has now turned into one of the hottest discussions online. But is it true? And if it is, what does it mean for the two men who have captured millions of hearts worldwide? It all began with a photograph that nobody expected. A single frame posted anonymously on social media. A balcony view from a luxury high-rise in Beijing. Nothing unusual at first glance. But sharp-eyed fans noticed something strange. The same exact balcony view had appeared in one of Xiao Zhan's livestream background a few months ago. And just last week, Wang Yibo posted a casual nighttime selfie that seemed to be taken from the same location. Coincidence? Or something more? The whispers grew louder when eagle-eyed netizens spotted matching home decor. A particular lamp in Wang Yibo's vlog, the same one visible in the corner of Xiao Zhan's photo shoot behind-the-scenes clip. A painting of a cherry blossom tree. Somehow, it appeared in both their recent posts, but never before seen in their individual homes. Fans began piecing the puzzle together, and the image that formed was shocking. Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan might just be sharing the same roof. The speculation became nearly impossible to ignore after an incident one rainy evening. A paparazzi shot captured Wang Yibo returning from his motorbike ride, helmet in hand, stepping out of what appeared to be a residential tower. Just hours later, Xiao Zhan was seen entering the same building, dressed in a casual hoodie and cap, as if trying to avoid recognition. To fans, this wasn't just coincidence anymore, it was proof. The two stars, known for their close bond since The Untamed, seemed to be hiding something much deeper. But the real storm came from a leaked story, allegedly from a delivery driver who had dropped off food late at night at the very same building. According to the Post, the driver rang the bell and was greeted by a tall young man with sharp features, unmistakably Wang Yibo. Yet moments later, Xiao Zhan appeared at the door as well, laughing as he took the bags inside. They looked like roommates, the driver wrote. Comfortable, relaxed, like they had done this 1,000 times before. That single comment sent the fandom spiraling into chaos. And then came the moment that nearly broke the internet. A fan compilation video surfaced, showing clip after clip of subtle evidence. Wang Yibo wearing what looked like Xiao Zhan's sweater during a rehearsal. Xiao Zhan casually using a mug that fans had once spotted on Wang Yibo's kitchen counter. And even their schedules strangely aligning despite being from different companies. It was as if fate, or something stronger, kept tying them together. Imagine it, behind the flashing lights of cameras, away from the screaming crowds, two of China's brightest stars possibly sharing quiet mornings, late-night conversations, and the kind of comfort that only comes from living with someone you trust deeply. Fans couldn't stop picturing it. Xiao Zhan cooking in the kitchen while Wang Yibo, ever the quiet one, leaned lazily on the counter, teasing him. Wang Yibo practicing his dance routines in the living room, while Xiao Zhan sat nearby sketching or writing. The image of their lives intertwined in such a simple, domestic way felt surreal, yet oddly believable. But what makes this rumor even more fascinating is the secrecy surrounding it. Both Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan have always been private individuals. They rarely address rumors directly. And when they do, it's usually with calm denial or quiet avoidance. Yet, neither has spoken about this particular rumor. Silence, in the eyes of fans, is louder than denial. Behind the scenes, entertainment insiders claim this living-together situation might not be as scandalous as people think. Some suggest it could simply be convenience, two busy stars sharing a residence to make their schedules easier, especially during filming or rehearsals. Others argue it's about trust. In an industry full of prying eyes and fake friendships, maybe Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan found solace in each other's company. But the public doesn't just want practicality. They crave the emotional story. They want to believe that this partnership runs deeper than work, deeper than friendship. They want to believe that somewhere in the chaos of fame, two souls found a safe place together. What adds more fuel to the fire is how protective they seem of each other lately. At a recent award show, Wang Yibo was spotted gently guiding Xiao Zhan through the crowd, shielding him from the press. In another clip, Xiao Zhan's eyes instinctively searched for Wang Yibo on stage, softening the second he found him. These small gestures, caught on camera, only amplify the living together rumors. After all, who else would notice such intimate details unless they shared more than just friendship? Even the media has joined the frenzy. Tabloids have run with headlines like "Secret Roommates" and "2 stars, 1 apartment," while fan forums buzz with theories, timelines, and evidence boards that resemble detective investigations. Some fans go as far as analyzing reflections in their windows, counting identical furniture pieces, and comparing lighting patterns in their photos. It's obsession, yes, but it's also fascination, fueled by the idea that two of China's most beloved celebrities might be leading a double life right under everyone's noses. Of course, not everyone believes the rumor. Skeptics argue that fandom imaginations are simply running wild. They say that lamps and paintings can be mass-produced, that similar balconies exist all over Beijing, and that coincidences do happen. To them, the living together story is nothing more than fan fiction come alive. But even the skeptics admit, the timing, the photos, and the silence are unusual. And this silence is where the real mystery lies. Why haven't Wang Yibo or Xiao Zhan addressed the speculation? Are they protecting their privacy, or are they hiding something they are not ready to reveal? In the entertainment world, silence often speaks volumes. And in this case, the silence feels almost deliberate. The thought of them living together has also sparked waves of creativity online. Fan artists have flooded platforms with illustrations of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan sharing a home. Quiet breakfasts, cozy winter nights, even playful arguments over chores. Writers spin stories of domestic life, filling the gaps with their imagination. It's become more than just a rumor. It's a dream, a fantasy that fans are holding onto with all their hearts. Whether truth or fiction, the rumor has undeniably changed how people see them. Suddenly, every glance, every smile, every word exchange between them feels loaded with hidden meaning. The world is watching them with a magnifying glass, dissecting their every move. And yet, despite this pressure, they continue to walk side by side, seemingly unaffected, as though they've built their own little world where only the two of them truly know the truth. At the end of the day, the rumor of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan living together might never be confirmed. It could be true, or it could be just another fantasy spun by fans desperate to connect the dots. But one thing is certain, the idea of them sharing a home, away from the chaos, is so captivating that it has captured millions of imaginations. Because deep down, it's not just about the rumor. It's about the dream of two stars finding peace, trust, and companionship in each other. And whether they live together or not, that dream is powerful enough to keep the world talking. So what do you think? Are Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan secretly sharing the same home? Or is it just another beautifully woven illusion? Either way, this story has proven one thing. The bond between these two men is strong enough to make the entire world wonder. The rumor of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan living together refuses to fade. It only grows stronger with each passing day. What was once dismissed as overactive fan imagination has now become one of the most hotly debated mysteries in the entertainment world. And as new evidence continues to surface, fans are left wondering, are we witnessing just a coincidence, or is there a hidden truth that could shake the industry? Picture this, a quiet morning in Beijing. The streets below are buzzing with commuters rushing to work, but in a high-rise apartment overlooking the city, a very different scene unfolds. The smell of coffee drifts through the air. A soft humming comes from the kitchen. Some fans imagine it to be Xiao Zhan, apron tied loosely around his waist, preparing breakfast. Across the room, Wang Yibo, ever the night owl, rubs his eyes and sinks into the couch, scrolling lazily through his phone. To outsiders, it's an ordinary moment. But to fans, the image of these two stars sharing such a private, domestic life is nothing short of breathtaking. And then there's the late-night theory. Insiders claim that Wang Yibo's motorbike, often seen parked outside a certain luxury tower, is the strongest clue yet. Neighbors have whispered about hearing the sound of a bike engine late at night, followed by soft laughter echoing from the hallways. Imagine it, Xiao Zhan waiting at the door, arms crossed but smiling, as Wang Yibo strides in with helmet in hand, teasingly late. The kind of scene straight out of a romance drama, except this time, it's real life. The fascination doesn't stop at their schedules. It extends to their habits. Fans noticed how Wang Yibo's taste in food suddenly seemed to shift, with him praising dishes that just so happened to be Xiao Zhan's favorites. Meanwhile, Xiao Zhan mentioned in a recent interview that he had been watching more racing events, something fans immediately linked to Wang Yibo's passion for bikes. Was this just influence between friends, or the kind of subtle changes that happen when two people share a home? One of the most mind-blowing fan theories came from analyzing their live streams. A clip of Xiao Zhan casually sipping tea went viral, not because of his words, but because of the faint sound of a guitar in the background. Only weeks later, Wang Yibo was seen practicing guitar on a variety show. The theory? That very same sound was Yibo practicing in the other room while Xiao Zhan streamed. It was a detail so small, so intimate, that it set the internet ablaze. And let's not forget the delivery driver story, the one that continues to fuel the flames. To this day, fans can't shake the image of Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo standing side by side of the door, casually accepting food like it was the most natural thing in the world. No stage lights, no directors, no cameras, just two young men, relaxed and at ease, in a home that felt like theirs. That single description painted a picture too vivid to ignore. Even their silence has become part of the spectacle. In the past, both stars were quick to dismiss baseless rumors. Yet on this subject, there's been nothing, no denial, no confirmation, just quiet. And in that quiet, fans have built entire worlds of imagination. Could it be that they're protecting their privacy? Or could it be that the truth is too delicate, too precious to share with the world? Think about the risks. If the rumor is true, living together would be a bold move in an industry where every detail is scrutinized. But maybe that's the very reason they've chosen it. Maybe, behind closed doors, they've built a sanctuary where they can simply exist as themselves, away from the spotlight, away from judgment. The idea alone is enough to send chills down spines. And then there are the fan-created scenes that add fire to the fantasy. Imagine them celebrating small victories together, Xiao Zhan walking in with a smile after finishing a shoot, only to find Wang Yibo waiting with takeout, ready to celebrate. Or quiet winter nights, where they curl up on opposite ends of the couch, one sketching while the other plays with his phone, the room filled with a comfortable silence. The simplicity of these moments is what makes the rumor so magnetic. It strips away the glamour and shows something beautifully ordinary. What's even more captivating is how natural it seems when you think about their history. Since the Untamed, their bond has been undeniable. On stage, they finish each other's sentences. In interviews, their glances speak louder than words. And now, with these living together rumors, it feels like the next piece of a puzzle fans have been trying to solve for years. Some skeptics argue it's all smoke and mirrors. They point out how celebrities often rent similar apartments in the same complexes for privacy and security. They claim fans are overanalyzing matching furniture, reflections in windows, and background noises. But even these skeptics admit, the sheer volume of coincidences is difficult to ignore. And that's what makes this rumor so unstoppable. It's not just about evidence. It's about the story it creates. The image of two stars sharing a home, a life, and perhaps something deeper than friendship. It's about the possibility that beneath all the flashing lights, two people have carved out a corner of the world just for themselves. Will we ever know the truth? Maybe not. But the beauty of this rumor is how it has captured the imagination of millions. It has blurred the line between reality and fantasy, leaving fans hungry for more. Whether it's true or not almost doesn't matter anymore. The story itself has become larger than life. So, what do you think? Are Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan really living together? Or is it all just a carefully constructed illusion fueled by coincidence and fan passion? One thing's for sure, the mystery has the world hooked, and until the truth comes out, we'll all be watching, waiting, and wondering. If you enjoyed this continuation of the story, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more mind-blowing updates and stories that will keep you captivated.